and welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video we catch up with SSERAFIM to see how they make it look so easy. As we dive right into the comeback, the girlies lead us right into the church of SSERAFIM, where a group of women in black hold red banners shaped like their logo. As they walk up to the front, SSERAFIM start performing in front of the congregation, and right off the bat this setup is already very telling. The religious setting and the followers can be seen as a way to represent how some people perceive idols as somebody to worship and quite literally idolize. To many people, idols are almost supernatural entities, angels, gods even, and for a group literally named after the Seraphim angels, you would think the Seraphim would play a lot into this symbolism. In a sense they do, but in a completely different way as to what you would expect. Since their first trilogy, their concept always revolved around proving that despite their name, they're no celestials, much less angels or goddesses. They went from being scared to growing fearless, from having people trying to destroy them to becoming anti-fragile, from getting shamed to becoming the unforgiven. With this latest release, SSERAFIM continue their journey to success by letting us know that they don't have it as easy as one might think. The girls people worship as gods never took any shortcuts, and their success is not the result of luck or superhuman qualities. What they achieved through hard work and dedication, and the only reason why people think they have it easy is because they are so good they make their craft look effortless. While they're very much human, their skills and visuals make them look divine in the eyes of others, and in the video this idea is portrayed with more religious symbolism. Unce Yunjin, for instance, recreated La Pietà by Michelangelo. La Pietà literally means pity or compassion, and it's a subject representing Mary holding the body of Christ after the crucifixion. The original sculpture obviously conveys the sadness of the mother and the sacrifice of the son, but it's even more than that. It's meant to represent the contrast and balance between humanity and divinity, life and death, as well as beauty and suffering. In the video we also see that Yunjin is crying golden tears, and this might also be interpreted in different ways. The tears of gold running down her face might be a reference to the golden cracks from Antifragile, which in turn were inspired by Kitsugi, a Japanese technique that uses gold to repaint broken pottery. Since there's a lot of symbolism though, this might also be a reference to Freya, who is the goddess of love and beauty from Norse mythology. In the myth, Freya cries golden tears because she loves her husband so much that she cannot stand being apart from him. Searching the entire world for a missing loved one, Freya would cry tears of suffering, but these tears would turn into gold as soon as they touched the ground, meaning that the humans living in those places would indirectly prosper from her pain. Now if we apply this idea to Fimi's concept, the golden tears might symbolize the pain they endure for the sake of their craft. While they make it look easy, behind the scenes it's a struggle, but it's this very struggle that gives them the results that ultimately make the audience happy. Even if one might think they live on easy mode, when the lights go out things are different. It becomes difficult to understand what's right or wrong, they struggle to know their rights, and jealousy, doubt and mistrust become their friends. In the video this idea is portrayed with hands reaching out to touch Sakura's pearls, which once again might be another reference to myth. In Greek mythology, pearls are associated to Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, so Sakura being initially covered with them implies that she's full of these qualities. She's obviously very beautiful, and she also inspires feelings of love in millions of fans, but behind the scenes people try to grab these pearls for themselves. This scene represents the jealousy, doubt and mistrust they mention in the lyrics. When the lights go out, they can never be sure if people around them are trustworthy or have ulterior motives. As idols, trusting people is very difficult because they can always betray you, use you or cause you trouble, but people are blind to these issues. To the world they're halfway seraphim. They're half angels who have it easy, even if they've been saying the exact opposite since their debut. As a matter of fact, back in Unforgiven they even embraced their status as villains, which might be symbolized by Unce's horns and Sakura's vampire fangs. Now this could be a stretch, but since Kura sings the line about the world seeing her as halfway seraphim, this scene might also be a reference to her past in other groups. The vampire fangs also reminded me of Ice One's vampire, or maybe they just wanted a cool shot and borrowed the dentures from an Hypen's makeup team. Either way, the theme of betrayal and distrust is also highlighted in the next scene, which I'm pretty sure is the one that got the MV banned from KBS. While Chaewon is chilling in the tub, somebody reaches out holding a hair dryer and then drops it in the water trying to kill her. Instead of dying, however, Chaewon's eyes brightened by thunder, thus implying that the electricity that was supposed to hurt her ended up making her more powerful. Now this is a reference to the electric powers that we also saw in the trailer, but most importantly it's a scene that shows us how anti-fragile they are. As people try to destroy them, they grow stronger and keep thriving. Incidentally, the thunder eye is also referenced in the church, with one eye being normal while the other being thunderous. This would be a nod to the fact that people see them as half seraphim, when in reality they are just humans that work very hard to make it look easy. In the center, the Sacred Heart is also very symbolic to the Seraphim. It was first introduced with the storyline Crimson Heart, but in general it represents the passion, love and dedication dedication that these girls put into their craft. In Sakura and Kazuha's scene, Zuha sings that even if the swan dances on the water, sometimes her legs give out. In the video though, Sakura is seen combing her hair, which is usually an action representing care, support, and comfort. This means that even if they don't know who to trust, and even if sometimes they're so tired it hurts, they're always there to care and support one another. Their unity makes them stronger, so as they invite us to come and see the fearless, they walk through life like a main character making history even if they're far from perfect. In the video, the girls are actively showing the hidden struggles that they have to face. In Unche's scene, for instance, she looks pretty on the swing made of flowers, but only she sees the blood caused by their thorns. They make it look easy, literally, so in the church they slay the dance even in the storm. By the end we see the girls sitting still as the vines cover their bodies, and like the rest, this can be interpreted in different ways. Vines can be seen as a symbol of prosperity and endurance because they are a plant that is very resistant and doesn't die easily. On the other hand, it can also symbolize connection and unity because the branches intertwine with each other. Considering the SSERAFIM are anti-fragile, I think that the vines are meant to show how resilient and strong they are in pursuing their dreams, but this is just my opinion. If you have any other interpretation about that or any other symbol that I analyzed in this video, let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, however, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.